you want to learn how to customize your iPhone using the new update, iOS 14, stay tuned and keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back with you guys. Sorry for the echo. As you can see, I'm in a new setting, so there is no furniture, so it's going to be echo. But I'm so excited to be back on my channel, providing some content for you guys. This has been a highly requested video of the new iOS update with our iPhones. So I've been playing around with my home screen in the new update, and I've been, doing some different things with my home screen and just playing around with the different things that we can now do. And I'm so excited to share with you guys how I created my beautiful home screen that I've gotten so many questions about. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to see on my screen is the home page that I have created for myself. You can literally customize your home screen to whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you use most frequently. And you also can, if you've been the one who's always had your apps organized through color, now with the update, they have an app library. So you can literally go to the apps library, search whatever app that you're looking for, and you're able to go directly to that app through the app library. If you do want to keep some of the organizational things that you already had on your on your iPhone, you can keep those things, just move it to a separate page. So this is my home screen. This is what I've created for myself. It may change in a couple of weeks. It may change in a couple of months. Who knows? But I'm super excited to be able to customize. As we go along, the first thing I'm going to show you guys is how we're actually going to create our icons. So if you don't have the app called Canva, Canva is a free app that you can use to create. You can use it for Instagram stories. You can use it for flyers, posters, icon, like whatever it is that you want to use this app for, you can use it to be super creative. So this is how we're going to create our icons for our apps that we're going to be putting on our home screen. So once you go to Canva, you can pay for it if you want to. I do have the paid version. We're going to go to Instagram post. So Instagram posts, we're just going to go to Instagram post, create a blank one, and then we're going to start creating our icons for our apps. So you can use any template you want. I just chose a blank template so I could start from scratch. So as you can see, we have a blank template here. I used pink because that's my theme. You can use whatever color it is that you want to do. If you want to keep it white, you can keep it white. If you want to use like some funky colors, you can use some funky colors, but use whatever theme that you're going for. That's what you'll do to create your background or your color scheme or whatever it is that you want to do for your homepage. So I created pink for my homepage. And then you can change the color, you can customize the color. So then we're gonna go ahead and add our icon. So I already had some icons up on my recently used because I literally just created my homepage not too long ago. So I chose some of them from there, but as you can see, there says search elements. You can search different things that you want. So if you don't see an icon that is directly in the front that you wanna use, you can search whatever icon that you wanna search. So if you wanna search, Instagram icon, or if you want to search mail icon, you can search that in the search engine and it'll literally pull up thousands of different icons that you can use. Some of them you have to pay for. So if you don't have the paid version, you won't have access to all the icons, but there are some very good free icons that you can use for your apps and some of the things that you can use for your homepage. So I'm going to choose, right now we're going to be doing Instagram because that's the first one. So I'm going to choose the first Instagram icon that we have. You can keep it black. You want to center it, kind of play around with where you want the placement to be, change the color if you want to change the color, and then kind of make it a little bit bigger than what it puts it, because once you put it on your home screen as the icon of the app, it's going to be a little bit small. So you want to make sure that you can see the icon when it's on your home screen. So just size it up just a little bit, so that way when you place it on your home screen, you have no troubles or no problems seeing what app is which. So once we do that, you're gonna save your new item. And as you can see, it's going to pop up in my home. So in order to get it in your photos, you just go to the top. Once you click on it, you'll go to the download option and you'll go ahead and download that picture. So you can go ahead and grab it from your photos. So here I'm creating another one just to show you guys that when you search an icon, a lot of different icons come up, so you can literally choose from all these different icons which one you want to use. So I chose this for the music. Again, you can change the color, play around with the color, do whatever it is that you want to do. And then you're gonna go ahead and save that as well. So once you get all of your icons done for all the ones that are gonna be visible on your home screen, like you don't have to do this for every single icon or every single app that you have on your phone, but once you've gotten all the apps that you typically use that are kind of like your to-go-to apps, then we're gonna go into the next steps. Next, we're gonna go to shortcuts. So shortcuts should already be an app that you have on your iPhone. If you deleted it, not a problem. All you have to do is go to the App Store, re-download that app so that way you have it. This is how we're gonna create our apps that we have on our home screen, go directly to the apps that we're going to be having on the home screen. Open shortcuts. In the top corner, you're gonna see a plus sign. You're gonna click that to be able to add a new shortcut that you wanna add. So we're gonna go ahead and click the plus sign, and then we're going to click add action. So when we're adding the action, that's just us creating a shortcut. So when you add action, you're gonna click scripting, and then scripting is gonna allow us to be able to add the icon or add the app that we wanna create a shortcut for. So we're gonna go open apps, and then you're gonna click choose, and then it's gonna bring up a list of all the apps that you have on your iPhone. You can choose whatever the icons that we just created. You're gonna go based off of that. You're gonna go ahead and choose whichever one you wanna start with, and then you're gonna go from there. So we're gonna start with music. So you're gonna search the app that you're looking for. Once it pops up, you're gonna click it, and then you're gonna hit those 3 dots at the top. And that's gonna allow us to go into further editing, into doing a couple of different things. So you're gonna label the shortcut, whatever it is. So if it's music, you're gonna label it music. And then where it says new shortcut 1, you're gonna delete that and then put music or whatever you wanna name it, even when you choose a different name. So now the picture that they already have, you can change that, and that's how we're gonna put the icon that we made. So you're gonna click the picture that they have, you're gonna put choose photo, and you're gonna scroll through your photos, find the icon that you wanna use. I've just used one that I've already had, and then you're going to click add, and you're gonna add it to your home screen. So that's then gonna allow you to save that, and it should be on your home screen just like that. And that's how you create the shortcuts to be able. So once you click on that music shortcut, it's gonna take you directly to your music. And I've never known that this was already on the iPhone. So that's absolutely amazing. So now we're gonna go back to Canva, and we're gonna create another icon for our widget. Now, if you remember on my home screen, I had a big widget at the top, which said Snatched by Survey. You can choose whatever it is that you wanna put up there. So we're gonna go back to Canva, and when you go to Canva, we're going to do the business card layout. So you're gonna slide at the top where it says create a design, and we're gonna choose the business card model. So that way it's gonna simulate the medium widget that we're going to be using for our icon. So once you choose that, again, we're gonna choose a blank document so that way we can start from scratch. Again, you can choose the same color, you can choose your color scheme, whatever color theme that you want. And then we're going to go to the plus sign, and we're going to add text. So now this is where you're able to customize your text. You can add whatever text you want to. As you can see, there's a lot of different fonts. There's a lot of different things that you can use or play around with. So if you like to be funky with the fonts, or if you like to stick with standard fonts, or you like cursive fonts, or different fonts that you like to use, you can choose whichever font that you like. And again, some of these are free. Some of the fonts you do have to have the paid version to use. So this is the font that I kind of chose. And because this is a group, we're going to delete some of it so that way we don't have all of it, just because I want to keep the pink portion of it. And then we are going to use that font for our header. So I changed cute to just my name. And that's going to be our kind of like title on our home screen when we open up our phone. So again, you're going to download that. It's going to save it to your camera roll. And then once we go back to the widgets, or we haven't gotten there yet, but when we're going to go to widgets, and that's how we're going to create our widgets. So now we're going to be going to Widgetsmith. So if you don't have Widgetsmith, Widgetsmith is an app that you do want to download. This is how we're going to get those widgets on our screen, on our home screen, like the calendar that I had, the calendar, the date, the different widgets that I had on my home screen. This is how we're going to do that. So you're going to go to Widgetsmith. So you can choose small, medium, or large size widgets to add to your home screen. So we are going to start with the medium size, and that's where we're going to put our name. We're going to go to custom and choose photo. And this is going to be a widget that has no purpose. It's just for the look and the aesthetic. And we're going to choose the photo that we literally just created. So whatever you want your banner to be, whatever you want your top icon or your top banner to look like, that's the photo that you're going to choose for your widget. So you're going to choose your photo. Once you do that, you can slide back down or slide up, and then you're going to save it. Now I tap back in because I want to rename it, because it makes it a little bit easier. Being that I do have a few widgets, it's going to pull up the widget that's at the top, or the widget that I created first, but I'm going to show you guys how you can change that. And by just changing the name and updating the name, it makes it a lot easier to choose the widget that you want to go at the top, or whichever widget you want to choose, period. We're going to go to the home screen. So as you were to like delete an app or delete different things on your home screen or your page, you're going to do that. So you're going to hold the screen down. And once you hold the screen down, everything is going to start jiggling. So you're going to click the add button in the top left-hand corner. You're going to scroll all the way down to Widgetsmith, and you're going to add a medium widget. And that's where you're going to see your banner is going to pop up. So now we have our banner. So we're going to go back to Widgetsmith, or back to add, and we're going to add another widget, which is the small widget. And we're going to click add widget, and it's going to be the calendar. So now we have our calendar, we have our banner, and then we have our icon that we added. And then this is how you edit your widget if it's not the widget that you want it to pop up on your home screen. So you're going to hold it down, you're going to click it, and then you're going to choose whichever widget that you want to display on your home screen. So we're going to do that, and you can play around with where the placement of everything is, and then change different things depending on how you want to do it. So we're going to go back to Widgetsmith, and we're going to add another small icon. So this one you can do whatever you want. I have date, and then we also do have the day. And then you can change, like, it already gives you different fonts, different colors, different things that you can do within Widgetsmith. But if you want to customize it a little bit, you can. So we're going to go to photo, date, and date, which is going to allow us to add our own photo. And I did have some photos saved, so I'm just going to use one that I already have saved. And then we're just going to go to one of the backgrounds that I chose. And you can get a lot of pictures from Pinterest. So if you do have a Pinterest account, definitely search Pinterest if you're trying to find a theme or a mood that you want to go by, and save some photos from Pinterest, which is where I got some of mine from. So you're going to save that widget, and then I think I'm going to rename it because it gets a little kind of confusing when you go to it and you want to add it on there and it doesn't add the right one. You don't know which one is which, as you can see. So I'm going to play around with it. That wasn't the one that I wanted. So I'm going to go back to Widgetsmith, and I'm going to just update the name. So I'm going to change that to small home screen 2, I think, or something like that. Yeah, home screen 2. And then we're gonna save that, so then when I try to add that to the home screen, it pops up and it's easy to find. So we're gonna add that we're gonna add that widget. And then I'm gonna just switch the banner. That's what I'm doing now, to that one, because I didn't really like the one that I chose. So I'm gonna switch the banner to the one that I originally have on my original homepage. And then we're gonna go back to Widgetsmith and we're gonna add another widget. So this widget can be whatever you want, and you don't have to do it in the order that I'm doing it. If you find a different layout that you like, that suits you better, you can choose whichever layout that you want. But here I'm choosing a different font, so we're gonna choose the New York style font. And then I'm going to change the color because I don't want the black, because it's very harsh, so I'm gonna use the pale pink option. But I'm just showing you guys the different options that you have. So I'm gonna choose the pale pink with the white lettering. And then that is going to be our second small widget that's going to go on my home screen. And I'm going to do the Saturday option. So you're going to rename it if you want to rename it. Save it like we did the last one. And I'm going to save this again, small home page 2. I probably should have renamed it because I already have one like that. But we're going to save that. And then we're going to go back to the home screen. And then we're going to edit like we did before. Click the addition button. Go down to Widgetsmith. And then we're going to add a small widget. And here's me just changing the widget because the one that I wanted did not pop up. So we're just going to change it, and there we go. So now that is the icon or the widget that I want. So now I'm playing around with the placement, changing things around, moving things around to kind of do what I want to do. And then there you have pretty much your home screen. And then for this one, I'm just changing the layout because it's the photo and date. I didn't really like the way that it looked, so I'm gonna change it to, I think I'm just gonna change it to photo and the date, or photo and day, one of those, because it just looks a little bit cleaner and it looks a little better. So we're gonna do that, and then save like we normally would. And then that's going to be on your home screen. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video was useful to you guys. It was informative and helpful for those who are trying to customize their homepage with this new iOS 14 update. I have been super excited to play around with this, and I literally set aside some time to sit down and just update my icons, update my apps, update my home screen, so that way it was cute and it fit my personality. So for some quick tips, I would definitely recommend going to Pinterest and finding kind of like, and creating like a mood board, which is what I have, like a Pinterest full of mood boards. So creating kind of a mood board or like a theme of what you would like your homepage to look like. So if you have a specific color scheme, as you can see, my color scheme is pink. So if you have a specific color scheme that you would like to use, definitely go to Pinterest, find some different pictures that fit your aesthetic, that fit your color scheme, and start saving that to your Pinterest mood board. So that way when you go to start grabbing pictures, you have some direction and you're not kind of like aimlessly searching around for different things to add to your homepage. So go to Pinterest, start saving some pictures of your aesthetic, of your theme, of your color scheme, so that way you have pictures to grab from. And when you're creating your icons, it makes it a lot easier when you're creating your pictures and you're creating your color scheme and different things like that, because you can take it from your Pinterest mood board. So definitely get your Pinterest mood board together and start planning and getting some things down as far as what you like your colors to be, what you want, if you want to add some different pictures on there, different things like that. It is super customizable. So whatever pictures you want to add on there, I chose not to add like any pictures with anything on them, but just simple backgrounds. But if you do want to add pictures of, you know, if you like cars, or if you like makeup, or if you like different things, you can add those pictures on there and grab them straight from Pinterest. So those are some quick tips that I have for you guys, and I'm thankful that you guys tuned in to this video, and I'm super excited to be back with you guys here on YouTube and creating some amazing content in my new space. So stay tuned for my apartment tour, because that is coming super soon. So I'm super excited, and again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.